But knowing that Miami Heat culture and what Pat Riley has ingrained in these young men, I just can't expect Jimmy Butler to go out like that.
Eric Spoelstra.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Spo is a heck of a coach, man. Like, one of the best coaches in the NBA.
Great friends with Butch Jones, Eric Spoelstra.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he should have been taking some pictures out of Spo's book. Oh, what's wrong with him? But I'll tell you this, man. I think they got it.
You think they got it?
I think they got 8.5. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to bet it, so don't listen to me. But I think they're going to blow them out.
Dang.
I think Boston's going to blow them out.
So what you think about the over/under then? Over/under set at 200.
2025 is what I have.
Okay, that's fine too.
202.5.
What you think about that? And they haven't been over in the last 3 games.
I know that's not a lot of points.
No.
I'd probably lean under.
I mean, each team got to score.
Although, okay,
at some point,
if you're right and if I'm right and Miami's packed it in,
yeah,
then less defense will be played.
This is very true.
They'll go over 202.
Yep. Or if they ain't packed it in and they start to hit shots, Boston can score. Boston hasn't been the problem in this series.
So you're going over either way.
And that's burnt me the last 3 times I bet on them.
I am going to do the over 6.5 in the Colorado game.
There you go. Way to go, Yoro!
I should do the parlay because the parlay's been hitting. But now I'm waiting for the parlay not to hit.
Yeah.
Because the law of averages. See, it's a math thing. It's not a personal thing. It's not an emotional thing.
Ain't personal.
Talking business.
That's what we talking.
We're going to get to some Titans audio that Hunk has compiled. But first, Colin Kaepernick's arm strength and conditioning stood out in his workout with the Raiders. This from ESPN.com. However, according to sources, no signing is imminent.
Man,
you think they're just like sources are trying to be nice here?
Yes.
No signing is imminent means, all right, we did the thing.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
Like 6
but,
years, guys.
Hey, arm strength, conditioning, very impressive.
He looked good.
We're not going to sign you.
Yeah, he looked good, though, but
yeah.
I don't think we want him.
Yeah. Like Ron Slay when he threw out the first pitch.
Right.
Arm strength and conditioning.
Right.
Well, conditioning, well.
Yeah, see, you forgetting to check all the boxes, y'all. And
I'm trying to check the boxes.
I wouldn't even put those up as the box.
I'm trying.
I would have put excitement.
Excitement, yeah. Energy level.
Energy level. Focus might have went unchecked.
I think you lost focus when you threw to first.
When I stepped on that darn line.
When you
I stepped on that line. That was a monkey wrench right there.
So
that was a monkey wrench.
So next time, no third baseline.
No third baseline.
No pickoff throw to first.
No pickoff throw at first. Focus on your target.
On the target.
That's the main thing.
It's got to be on the head. I told you it's easy to bounce.
You did say that. I will not aim at the glove next time. I will aim at the mouth.
Kind of Tupac, kind of Biggie.
Yeah, there you go. That's it right there. Pac and Biggie rolling together.
They're
back.
each other walk too.
Yeah, hey, listen. Hey, man, listen. It is guidelines to friedness.
When you're on a floating restaurant,
man, you better have a companion, a fried companion with you, because your balance depends on their friedness.
I think they were equally fried, and it kind of balanced themselves out.
So now
and
you understand it.
One's pulling one way, one's pulling the other way.
Y'all.
But they had their arms interlocked.
Come on, y'all.
They were two fried girls fighting against the middle.
There you go. Talk to them. This is fried guidelines that you got to follow. Going this long snort.
Snort one.
Going into thank you, Hunk.
At 5:20.
Going into Memorial Day weekend, man.
What are we talking about?
We about to get to the audio, but going into the weekend, going into the summer, I think we're gonna have this summer before we hit mid-June. We're gonna have a fried guideline, and I'm gonna come up with kind of like the soliloquy room and the reps that come up with the soliloquies. I'm going to go and sit down.
Yeah, we haven't done a soliloquy in a minute.
No, it needs to be done. You got to get on them people. Get on them guys, man.
I try.
I'm coming up with a fried guideline. 10 rules to being fried this summer. I got y'all. Y'all don't worry. Big Slay coming through for you. The 10 laws to being fried. I will not let you down.
Well, there are different levels of being fried, too, and I think when you're on a boat, and looking at water, and the sun is beaming down on your baseball cap.
Yeah.
then there are different rules.
That's a scary fried. That's scary. Rule number 1. Let me just throw this out here for everybody. Rule number 1. The law number 1. Do not control a motor vehicle when fried.
Well, yeah.
That's rule number 1. You got to live by that rule.
You have to.
Then we'll get. Bad
things happen.
Then I'm gonna line them up. Always have rule number 2. Always have a companion to equal out your friedness.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, because a one-man fry team, oh, no. You subject to wobble anywhere, boy. And, hey, you don't want to do that. You don't want to wobble into the water. You don't want to do that accidentally. You don't want to wobble into a table or into a post, where you bust your head. You don't want none of that.
Yeah.
One-man fry teams are not that ain't the go-to.
By the way, there are going to be a lot of fried people here about 8 o'clock. That's when the music starts.
Yeah,
they turn it up.
Yeah.
By the way, they said they had a big lake party with Hunter Girl from American Idol. And I asked my wife, I said, because I saw this Hunter Girl
Who is she?
person. She finished second in American Idol. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I saw her sing one time. She's going to be a superstar.
Really?
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood style?
Where is she? She from Winchester? Yeah, she's from Winchester.
Hey, go Vols, baby.
Oh,
Omaha bound.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's wearing a hat that says
what I'm
Omaha
talking about.
bound.
Hey, you better know it. Yes, sir. You hit it on the head. You
had no idea he was going to be here, did you? You just walk out on the restaurant. Here's Ron.
Yeah, I am, baby. Yeah, I'm like Beetlejuice. You say my name 3 times, I'll just pop up. You can't get rid of me. That's the only thing. You can't get rid of me.
So,
you can get rid of Beetlejuice.
Hunter Girl, I saw her sing one time, and I told my wife, I was like, that girl, I don't care if she wins American Idol or not, she's going to be a superstar.
Right.
Just don't say your name if you're riding on a motorcycle, right?
Don't say, you don't want to be popping up on a motorcycle.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true. That's good.
Hunter Girl on American Idol.
We're working on the one-man fried party.
That's it, and that's where he shouldn't be. He got to understand, you need a companion, sir. Now, don't you dare let me catch you walking around here fried one man. Hunter Girl, okay. So I was asking you.
I asked my wife why they call her Hunter Girl because my wife said, I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe her to be true at all times.
Yes.
Because I don't want to.
Me too. Listen, I'm around with Kelly regardless.
Oh, yeah. She's 20 years old, Brett Batchelor said. But here's what she said. When she was in school, when they would call her to the office for whatever reason, there was a Hunter boy in the school, but they called her Hunter Girl. So if they need a Hunter Girl, they would just say Hunter Girl.
Can't just say Hunter and both of them come.
Yeah.
Hunter Girl. I like that.
Yeah, so she's really talented. Anyway, they had a party. She finished second. So she got that second place trophy. She's going to sport that just like we sport our golf tournament second place trophy.
Hey, man, you better take pride in that thing,
and listen,
man.
y'all got to understand, everybody wants to joke about our second place golf tournament trophy. We are not for second place at all, ever.
No.
But it's different in a golf tournament, man.
It's totally different.
Unless you played in one, you have no opinion. That's why Babs has nothing to say.
Exactly.
She was not there.
Correct.
She did not know how hard it was to win that second place trophy.
Didn't. In the elements, the rain and everything. Like, we went at it.
Brett Batchelor was there. He knows.
He knew about it.
Hey, when me and you have to make shots.
Come on now. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Whatever you win is earned.
You better believe it. We'll always have a fried companion. Because you got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. And listen, that's number 3. That's the Get Fried guideline song. When you're getting ready to go out, make sure that's playing in your head.
Yeah, because singing is going to happen.
Come on, you know it is.
So there needs to be somewhere in the rule book about singing.
And it's got to be singing to someone, and they got to sing back. Like, once I let the song go, you got to pick it up. That's part of it, man.
What if it's like a love song to some girl you see?
See, then that's the post-fried.
For our single friends in the 3HL crew.
Yeah, but that's post-fried. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna involve crying.
Because then you get emotional.
Yeah, you're going to involve crying, trying to call people back. See, that go in the fried guidelines, too. At the end of the night,
put your
phone down. Don't just start calling people, man, because you're going to wake up, man, and it ain't going to go right. You know, you're going to look at them texts, and you're going to say the wrong thing. You know what I mean? You play yourself right out of your spot. You know, so Don't you do that, man. Put your phones down, man.
You will overplay your hand.
Oh, come on, man. You'll be looking around, man, and wonder why you're alone. And that's the reason. You pick your phone up.
You'll be like, why does such and such hadn't talked to me in like a month? And then you look back at the text string and you're like, wait, when did I do that?
Yeah, come on. It say 2:37 in the morning. Come on, man. Wasn't nothing going right. Wasn't nothing going right. You should have left it alone, man.
So we mentioned that we have Titans audio, and hopefully Joe Hunk is still listening to the show, and he can help us out with this. But one of the questions is, who's going to be right tackle, who's going to be left guard? Because, again, Cosell told us Radin's more of an inside guy, he thinks, ultimately. Now, they're going to try to play him at right tackle, I think, and see how he holds up. And maybe he'll hold up. I don't know. But he's a guy that was thrust into a starting role where he learned he was going to start day of that 49ers game. And he's talking about what a lot of second-year players talk about, how he feels in year two compared with year one.
Right.
I think it's huge jumps comfortability-wise, just being in the first year. I mean, obviously everything's new. City's new. You're away from home. The NFL's new. I mean, I was from the FCS level, so there wasn't as many big guys. Just being able to adapt to that physicality and just so comfortability-wise, just way more comfortable going into year two than was year one.
How much did it help you to go to Oak Hill before you went to college?
Tremendous help. Like, I do not walk in there completely ready to play in Power 5 SEC basketball. That level of competition, speed, strength, everything, there's no way I'm ready if I walk in from Pearl Cone. Talent-wise, yes, I was going to be ready. Conditioning, ready. But, man,
understanding what it would take.
Yeah, man. Oh,
this
man.
is a different. So that's what I'm thinking about with regard to him. And it's not just the FCS level. He played one game in 2 years.
Yes.
Because they played one game. That was it.
Yep.
In that COVID year. So that had to be an adjustment. And he talks about what he has learned and what he was able to learn, I guess is a better way to say it, in year one.
Mm-hmm.
You just learn things about the league. Obviously, when you come from college to the league, you learn that you don't have class. So it's like, I mean, there's so many different things you can hone in on, whether it's taking care of your body more because you have more time, you have more diet, massages, all that stuff. And then obviously now you don't have to study class. So now you study the playbook more, stuff like that. So just honing in on being a professional football player more, just doing all those things more often, and then learning how to be efficient when you're doing those things, not just looking at a playbook and not really knowing how to study it, but actually learning from vets, learning from coaches how to study.
I think he hit that right on the head. Like you walking in from college, and when he said you get to the pros and you have to figure out you don't have class, yeah, you're right. But at the same time, you do have class because you got to substitute that time that you had class into getting into the film room, getting into the playbook, learning. So the quicker you are able to manage your time, the better off you're going to be going into pro sports. And I think he's figuring it out. That's good.
615-737-1045 at 3HL1045. So you like that part of the adjustment, not having to do class and study and
that was amazing.
all those things.
That was amazing. But you can't mess around, man, and lollygag and be like, man, you know what? No, I ain't going to a class. I'm going to have a hangover. I'm going to just stay. No, you can't do that. You got to still manage yourself. Get your butt to sleep.
That's right.
Make sure you get up. Eat what you're supposed to eat. You ain't got nobody no longer telling you what you're supposed to do. So you got to tell yourself.
You know, it's funny. I'm not a morning person at all.
Right.
But, as a parent, you have those responsibilities for sure. But what's funny about me and what I learned about me in college was it was better for me to get my classes done in the morning.
Yeah.
To kind of force myself to begin my day, go to the 8, go to the 9:20, go to the 10:10 or whatever it was,
yep.
and then be done.
Yeah.
And then you had your whole afternoon.
To get fried.
Or to sleep, or
study,
or something.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about college is your ability to. I think, and I didn't think about this going in, and it takes you a minute to learn. Like, oh wait, I can move that class to here, and I can do take this class in this building as opposed to this building, and then you can create your own schedule.
Right.
I love that part of it.
But like that.
Yeah, once I got out, that was it.
Love it. now we're here, baby.
And now we're here at Twin Creeks. And we'll be here until 6 o'clock. We appreciate you listening at 3HL 1045. And
like the people want the tickets.
Do we have more tickets, Joe Hunt?
This is the very last pair.
Ryan Kelly. Is it time for some dates around the house?
Last year, our average client received over $52,000 with a simple cash-out refinance. Let's make those home remodeling projects a reality. Start now at thehomeloanexpert.com.
not enjoying it until 6 o'clock. She got 15 more minutes of unenjoyment.
Unenjoyment.
Yeah. Have fun with that, Babsy. See the unenjoyment.
Our thanks to the great people here at Twin Creeks Marina. This is an awesome place to enjoy the lake life for sure. And, man, it's getting crowded in this restaurant, this floating restaurant. Watching this guy get this pontoon boat in and out of this boat garage, as you called it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That was pretty impressive.
Well, you got to be cool to be able to do that, man. It's like Maverick, man. Everybody just can't jump in there and fly the fighter jets.
You gonna see that before I see you again?
I hope so, man. And I'm going to the 4D. The 4D experience, that's a roller coaster. It's a real live roller coaster watching the movie.
When can I watch it in my living room?
Oh, no, I think you got a minute for that. You got at least 2 months. At least 2 months.
I mean, because of COVID, a lot of things got released at the same time as in the movie theater.
Yeah, but I think they want these to be blockbuster. There's June 10th, my favorite movie.
Jurassic Park.
You better believe it. Then I just saw in December they got Avatar 2 coming out. Avatar 2, the highest grossing movie in history.
I never saw it.
See,
this is what you haven't been able to figure out about me. I'm not big blockbuster Hollywood blockbuster guy. I do like Top Gun and stuff like that.
You'll go find an underground movie.
Harry Potter, I've never seen.
I've never seen that.
Lord of
the
Rings, never seen any of those.
This dude.
Mission Impossible, it took a long time before I saw those.
Really?
Yeah.
You literally just named the last 2 book series that I just read.
Hunk is a reading.
Harry Potter. I just finished Harry Potter, and I just started Lord of the Rings.
Hey, Hunk,
car ain't got no roof. You better believe it.
How close to Twin Creeks Marina do you live, Hunk?
Right now, if you look over your left shoulder, Brent, you could probably see my wife and son playing in the backyard.
We're going over your house then here. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just go by. There's a Walmart right in front of the house. Just get some meat. We'll grill.
Get some meat. Just get some meat.
That's all Hunk.
Just pick up some meat.
That's Hunk though. Hunk will just come in with meat.
By the way, they have gigantic sausage here at Twin Creeks Marina.
Yes, they do.
I got a pepperoni and sausage pizza. The sausage is huge.
Good.
Like too big.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Here's
the other thing, Hunk, while we've got you. 11U baseball tournament headed to Albertville, Alabama next Friday.
Yeah.
I think it's like 20 minutes from Huntsville.
It is, and a matter of fact, you're probably going to be about 5 minutes away from where I went to school, and there's a restaurant there. So if you're going, there's a Mexican restaurant there that sells cow tongue. I'll give you the address so you can go try it.
Lord, I literally will never eat that. If I die 5 minutes from now, or if I die when I'm 105, I will never eat that.
Cow tongue.
Yeah, true story.
I'm not
during one of our classes, they made us go there to eat cow tongue.
I'm not going to eat something. I don't want to taste something that tastes other things.
Nah, I know that's just flesh.
By the way, we did talk a lot of sports today, but do you think that Babs would have enjoyed the little fried top 10 fried lines like guidelines, fried lines?
I don't know if one thing we're going to find out, Babs is going to have to add, because we're going to go through the room. Everybody has to add to the fried lines. We're going to have, I think we may have to get, you think 10 is enough or 15?
I thought 8 is enough.
8 fried lines? 8 pieces of fried lines?
8 is enough with the show.
Oh, shoot.
With Nicholas and all them.
You got too much in your head, man.
I do.
Fried lines, man. Fried lines coming this summer.
Can you imagine if I didn't do a radio show? Like, I would never let all this out. It would just be sitting there.
Boy, you get stuck with all that stuff, boy.
I'd just be sitting over in the corner of the room shaking. Kelly would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I got all this stuff. I got to let it out.
I'm having a show. having a show in the corner.
You do anything big this weekend?
What am I doing? Nope. Nope, Savagery throwing some stuff on the grill. He gonna put that famous shoulder that he got.
You need to bring Kyle Phillips over, throw on that.
They do them ribs. Man, Kyle
he makes his own sauce.
Yeah,
his own rub.
Yeah, that's serious.
We had Kyle Phillips, Titans rookie wide receiver, on the show yesterday. Check it out where you get your podcast. Get that 3HL podcast. Sign up.
He was confident in that, man. I didn't give a shout out the other day, man. Shout out to Pearl Cone girls. Track team, LaDamian and them, man, they won state.
Yes.
So salute to them, man, for that. My little niece who ran yesterday, man, Dior. They won first in the 4x1 and the 4x2. So salute to them, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you run track in high school?
I did. No, not in high school. Nope. I did in middle school. That was pretty.
Over at West?
No, this was. No, you know what? That wasn't even middle school. That was elementary. I felt like a middle schooler, though. I was tall. Man, my stride blew everybody out.
Speaking of tall, we had like the musical entertainment guy is getting set up, and he walked by, and you're like, man, he's tall. And that made me think even more about Tennessee.
What?
And Tall Paul. Was Tall Paul still there when you were there? Was the Lappin Library still there on Cumberland on the Strip when you were there?
The Lappin Library?
Yeah.
What's that?
Man, you missed out.
What?
It must have happened right between me and you.
Lappin Library?
Yes.
What is it?
There were the library and the lap, and they had a wall between them, but you just went from one to the other. And so
this bar in the library?
It's called the library. So when you could tell your mom, like, hey, I was at the library last night, she'd be like, snort, mini snort. She'd be like, oh, my son, my baby, doing his studying.
Hey.
Library. It was awesome. So Tall Paul was a guy that would come sing with a guitar, and he would just sing all these like songs that everybody knew all the words to, and everybody would sing.
Familiar.
And listen, the girl to guy ratio in that place was like 5-to-1 girls to guys.
Really?
And it's hard to find that on a college campus.
It sure was.
Because the girls just kind of hang with each other. Then they pick their spots when they introduce guys into the mix. But at the library with Tall Paul, they were all in there.
Wow.
It would sell out. You couldn't get in.
Really?
Yep.
Nah, I missed that. I know I would have been in there.
He lives in Nashville now, listens to the show.
What up, Tall Paul? You got to slide through on him.
And he is tall. And his name is Paul.
So that would have been a campus pub. Campus pub where you could have found me at. Yeah, buddy.
So I'm thinking Lab Library turned into Buffalo Wild Wings or –
Really?
It was a wing play. Yeah, I think it was Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah. So it was down on the Strip. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it did. Right across the street from –
You just missed it, man.
I did. I had to because Buffalo Wild Wings had just came now. So I did just miss it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then O'Charlie's across the street.
Yep.
Hannah's is the place that lasted forever.
It did. That and what was the one right there behind
Long Branch Saloon, Hawkeyes.
Hawkeyes, man. I'm so
OCI,
bad about that,
Old
man.
College Inn. I think you missed that one too.
I heard about that though. I
Yeah.
missed that though, but I heard about that.
Just reliving old
Ain't
days.
nothing wrong with it.
I'm telling you, man.
No,
So I'm going to dive in on the parsley, I think. I was thinking about it during the break, so I'm going to get that done
I go, my guy.
before we leave
Come on,
here.
man. And then guess what?
What?
I got if Boston going to get it over with, I'm gonna release an episode on the Boom Boom Room Sunday.
I meant to
Dante Jones.
Oh, you haven't released that. I've seen it all over social media.
That's
People are
the
talking
promo.
about Dante Jones was a
Different.
MFer.
Different.
I mean,
Different.
take Mississippi State to the Final Four.
Yeah.
That'll be good. So you're going to do those Boom Boom Room every now and again?
Yep. I'm bringing it back.
Bringing it back?
Summer hitting. It's time to bring it back. The Boom Boom Room, baby. Got him on deck. Got Ron Mercer's. I'm gonna release Ron Mercer's.
There they
middle
go.
of June.
1 minute.
That was the Tupac and Biggie girl.
It was. So
yeah,
it was.
and they weren't holding each other up.
Yeah, they changed.
They must have
Changed clothes too.
They must have drank a lot of water.
And maybe found the fried lines. Or maybe they got put out of fried country because they didn't follow the fried lines.
We do have fried lines. We just need to organize.
We'll
them.
get it. We'll get it. Y'all just stay tuned. We'll
Put
get
the
it.
phone down as a definite.
Hurry up.
That might be after Don't Drink and Drive.
Come on, man. That might be
be
second.
number 2.
Yep. Did you say something, Hunk? What you think?
Oh, I just ready for this after party. That's just me, though.
Okay.
What's
I'm just
coming up
ready
on
for
the after party, Joe Hunk?
You're going to have Ron Slay trying to tell you how to, what was the rules of being fried? Is that what you were saying, Slay?
Yeah, the fried lines.
Fried lines. That's exactly what's going to be. And we get to hear Tennessee fans make fun of other fan bases.
That never happens.
Ever.
Usually Tennessee fans are the ones being made fun of.
Yes. One thing that better happen, man, everybody better enjoy their weekend, man. Be safe. Remember what it's all about, Memorial Day, man. Salute to all that gave themselves for our country and our freedom.
That's right. We'll be back on Tuesday. There will be a best of show that Joe Hunk produced on Monday, and we appreciate y'all. Hit us anytime on Twitter, at 3HL1045, at Brent Doherty, at Ron Slade 35, at Don Davenport TN. Have a great weekend. God bless.
See ya.
The Buck Rising.